Praise to the Almighty God, and God bless you on this glorious day. I wanted to just come up here and just voice how interesting it is to see the Democrats and those on the far left that are screaming and yelling about what's happening in our government today. As an American citizen, born and raised here in America, I want, when I send my children to school, I want the teachers to think protecting children and educating children first. When I call the police officers, I want them to be thinking protect and serve the citizens first. When I think of the IRS, I want them to think integrity toward the American people first. When I think of Congress, I think of legislation that's in the best interest for the American people based upon the constitutional law. When I think about the justice system, I think about, well, make your decisions based upon constitutional law, based upon what is in the betterment of the entirety of the American people, as far as the masses. So why would I want something different when it comes down to my president? Why would I want a Kenya first or Ukrainian first or any country first above America? I want a president who thinks America first. I want military to think protect the American freedoms and the American citizens first. That's what I want. And so it amazes me. I'm flabbergasted at how I am seeing Democrats. They're constantly trying to set up roadblocks and trying to stir the people, to get the people complaining and agitated, harnessing your energy. In actuality, they begin to come up with these lines. Well, what about we always gave to these countries, and we have to be fair to them, and we have to and we want the men to be in women's sports. And it's like, are you serious? Have we fallen so far that we have not realized how far we've fallen as America? No, miss me with all of that. I want a president who thinks America first. I want his cabinet to think America first. Not agenda first, not DEI. I think about that video. I'm sure it went viral, where it was, I think, the fire department director in California, somewhere there, during the times of the fires. And she was saying, well, if you have a fire, you want somebody who looks like me to come up. No, ma'am, I don't. And she was like, she also went on to say that, well, if it was a man, tough luck, because I wouldn't be able to help him. In other words, because he would be too big for her to carry. And that's the point. When I'm in trouble, when you are in trouble, I'm sure you're not. Make sure you send a trans African American that came from Zimbabwe. You're not calling for that. You're like, help 911. Whoever can do the job, that's who you want to come. Other than Satan, that is. And so I'm just flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted at how I'm in the drive-through of getting coffee. So. But I'm just flabbergasted at how the Democrats are yelling. And as I was scrolling earlier today, I'm seeing various meetings that people are having during lives. And these people are fighting like they're fighting for their children. Well, he should not have cut the spending because we've always given to these countries. And our country is starving. We're inundated by people dying of fentanyl. We have homeless veterans. What are you talking about? Women without fathers to their children suffering. I mean, we have mass crisis here. We all know, and I'm going to close it here because I'm almost at the, where I got to get my order. But we understand that I need to take care of my household first before I can deal with other people's stuff. We understand that personally. So that's all I wanted to say. By the way, my healing I'm still in my healing journey here. I had a surgery last week, and this is the first time that I'm actually walking out without a bandage here because it's still swollen. It's a little bit discolored, but it is healing nicely, and so that's why you see this mark that is over here. But anyway, what are your thoughts? Are you feeling like, yeah, we should be fighting for everyone but the country as we're dying, as families are dying, our economy is dying, our military? Did you see the viral clip of men who was in the military? They were trans men wearing our uniforms and putting on red stilettos. That's who you want fighting your wars? You mean to tell me when you're coming against, like, not that we are, not that we want to, but just hypothetically speaking, you mean to tell me if we had some type of altercation with China or with Ukraine, not Ukraine, with Russia, that you want your military men showing up like that? I'm glad this DEI should be abolished in every sense of the way, every way. I'm about that life because it doesn't make sense and it caused more division. It wasn't about inclusivity. It was about dividing people. And if we stop for 2 seconds to really think about it, we can see it because it's blatant and pure as day. And Biden was one of the worst presidents we've ever seen. I'm not saying that because of bias. I'm saying that because of his laws and what he's allowed to happen under his watch, as along with the train wreck called Harris. But as far as President Trump, I'm about that life. What he's doing right now, I'm about that life. I'm America first. I will help you, but first I have to get my house in order, which is what he's doing, as he should, as the President of the United States of America. So, what are your thoughts on that? Let me know. Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and to follow me. God bless.